What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 47 of our Lille career mode, and today we got ourselves another big game in the Champions League against PAOK, and then we have Bordeaux in the league and Metz in the league. Now, at the moment, in the Champions League, we're on 3 points after 3 games. We need a win today, and we'll just see how the Moscow United game ends up. I'm not sure how I want that to go, because I think United are just... I think PAOK have a better chance of grabbing a point against Moscow. They've done it already. So, we'll just see how the game goes out. I'm not exactly sure how I want it to go out. And then in the league at the moment, we're doing pretty well. Not top of the table. We'll take a look at it, actually. We're just off. I think we're 1 point back of Lyon, and then we're 3 points back of PSG. So, you know, it is a little bit close up there. But we got to go ahead and keep on winning, and we've got 2 games surely today that we can try and grab a win for. Actually, we're only 1 point back off of PSG and 1 point back off of Lyon, as they're both on 31, and we sit on 30. So there's a gap between us and 4th already, but we're looking to challenge for the title this year. But let's jump into this game against PAOK. We beat them easy last time out. We were 3-0 up after a half hour, and we were kind of just cruising from then on. We are going to make a couple of changes, though. Let's get Bradarich in there. I kind of want to start Tao today. He's been pretty decent when we play him. Willett can start at a Sanchez, Kakare. We're going to switch a lot of the team out here, but a lot of them had just played, so, you know, that's one of those things that is what it is. We're going to get Holzek up front, and I think that might do it, though. I want to bring a couple of players onto the bench. Teketelaer can come in for Kaletakar. Gomez can come in for Samare. And I think that should do it. I kind of want to... We're going to give Fabianski a game, too. I know this is kind of a big game, but it's also one of those games we ought to win. So, you know, we'll kind of let it go as it comes. But let's jump into this. Lille PAOK. Let's go. Nice play out wide here. How's that gone all the way through? Good save. Fabianski called into action early on here. 10 minutes gone as they grab themselves a decent shot at goal, but it's an excellent save. And we look to go up the other end of the pitch. They'll give it away here, and they've hit the post. So not the ideal start here, as we just really can't string too many passes together just yet. But we got to hopefully turn that around. Here's Bamba. Bamba's just going to race on forward. Slide it back in. Percy Tau alone. Good save. A little bit too straight from the midfielder. And the header comes in on the corner, though, and that's not too straight, and that's into the back of the net. 1-0. We grab the goal. I should hopefully settle the nerves a little bit, as we haven't started brilliantly all over the park, but we'll take that. That gets clipped in. He's just ahead of the 2 men there. It's a good header. Low, away from the goalkeeper. And Holzek there on 15 minutes gives us a 1-0 lead. There's Bamba. Bit of space for the winger here. He's going to drag it forward now. And there's a run being made right through the gap here. And it's come to Willick. That's too easy. 2-0. And Bamba's run across the middle there just cut everyone out seemingly on the defense. Both center backs gravitated toward Bamba's run. And into the back of the net it goes. Willick with the finish. An excellent run. All alone here. He had time to pick his spot. Slams it past the goalkeeper. And now we have a bit of comfort here. 2-0. And while they're still a bit of a threat today, we're pretty comfortable for the moment. Oh, poor giveaway here. Going to slide over to Holzek, and Holzek's going to try and get away. And Holzek is going to get away. He's going to slide it across. Kakare's the tap in 3-0. And now we genuinely have a gap. Once again, 3-0 up. Kakare slams home the finish. It's a tap in for him. It's a poor giveaway in midfield. All we have to do is play one pass, and Holzek is released off the back line. Kakare makes the run. Easy pass. Easy goal. 3-0. Nicely played. Oh, good play back into the box here. Oh, I thought we were going to get to that. And they've pulled one back just like that. 40 minutes gone. It's going to be 3-1. Siderski's grabbed the goal, but it looked like we got a hold of that. And unfortunately, we didn't. Here comes in right here. Is where we look like it. Not quite. He just plays that ball there. You feel Fabianski might be able to come out and get that. He doesn't. Plays the shot instead. And they score the goal. Not ideal, but still pretty comfortable for us. 3-1. And Bamba's going to be given the whole world to run into here. Unfortunately, that guy's just come across a lot quicker than he looked like he was originally going to. Can we grab it before halftime? Our 3-goal lead back being it. Bradarich, Kakare, Bradarich again. These two just holding on to the ball here. Back inside, Kakare. Kakare finds Gomez, and that's a great turn from the youngster there. And Gomez, can he slide it across? He can tap in. Willick with his second of the day, and right on the stroke of halftime, we do grab that way back to a 3-goal lead. 4-1. All the hope that the fans picked up on their first goal gone in a flash. That's a good ball across. It's excellently done, really. And all Willick has to do is tap it in. It's his second of the day. It's our fourth. And that might be game over as we go into halftime. Taken away. That comes to Willick. And not the pass I wanted, but it comes back to Willick. And Willick on a hat trick goes for it. That's a good save. Thought for a moment we powered it by. We could have gotten the pass off there into probably a better shot, but in the end, tried it with Willick. Did not work out. There's a gap here, and I'm trying to race back to it. Didn't quite work out, but we just get back in time. They find the ball in anyway. That's a good finish. It's going to be a consolation as there was only 5 minutes left. It's been a rather tame second half, but we let that guy run in behind. Couldn't keep up with him. Gets it out wide here. Comes back inside. And this guy with his left foot running onto it. That is a very, very good finish into the bottom corner. Siderski again. It's his second of the day. Unfortunately, it's not going to mean too much as we are going to come away with the victory. A very important one. This brings us up to 6 points. And depending on how the game went today, we'll be at minimum or at maximum 1 point behind the top 2 spots, which is obviously where we want to be, as this is lovely football as it comes to Holzek here, and that's a lovely finish from him. Last kick of the game, pretty much, as Holzek grabs another. Very nicely done. It's going to be 5-2 the final. This is an excellent finish. It's a good break. Kubo gets it into Holzek, and he just wraps his foot around it. Right into the side netting. Goalkeeper could do nothing about it. But as I was saying, we're only going to be at minimum 1 point behind second place with those 2 games still to come. So destiny's really in our hands at the moment after this win. And while we are third, playing the top 2 left puts us in a pretty decent spot depending on how things go. And United beat Moscow this time round. So that puts United on 9, Moscow on 7, us on 6. And that Moscow game will be next episode. That is going to be a massive, massive game. Both our games at the end here are going to be massive, but we will see how those go. But back to the league, turning our attention back to the league. We've got Bordeaux here. And Bordeaux are not a walkover side. You don't go into games just knowing you're going to blow this team out of the water. That does not happen a ton. They are a good side. There are some tired legs over here. We're going to get Gomez onto the bench. De Ketelaere onto the bench. That'll probably be it. Rossi's still injured, but it is what it is. Do I want to move anybody out left? For Bamba. Bamba's a touch tired. What do I want to do here? We'll move De Ketelaere out there. We'll give him another start, or a start out there on the left. So let's jump into this Bordeaux-Lille big game. Let's go. Samare Nice play here, Bodu. And Sanchez is making the run that we love seeing him make. And he does so well to get behind as well. Slides it across. It's come to Bodu, 1-0. And what a start. Sanchez, I love that run he makes from deep. And he's got, you know, attacking qualities for a player who sits a little bit further back. So he's, you know, used to making those runs. He's good at making those runs. Good at holding onto the ball here. I mean, he just gets shoved there and holds on to it. Slips inside. Thought the goalkeeper might come. He didn't. And he finds the pass to Bodu, who just has to tap it into the other side of the net. And on 4 minutes, we've taken a lead. What a start. That gets the forward nicely. Here's Samare. Sanchez again. Almada. Bodu made a really good run there, but we couldn't find him. But Almada gets that out there now. And Bodu, oh, what a finish. What a pass there from Almada. But Bodu, brilliant on the volley. Just places it into the side netting here. Almada gets to it. Bodu makes the run off the back here. Clips it in. And then Bodu just on the volley. That's an excellent finish. An absurd one, really. The technique is brilliant. And Bodu has 2 goals in the first 12 minutes here. And we have doubled up our lead very, very quickly. 2-0. Headed down. Here's Samare. Let's cut back inside from him. Looking for a bit of help. It's come to Bodu. And Bodu can slide that through to Almada. Slides it back. And it's Bodu. Great touch. 3-0. It's a hat trick for him inside 20 minutes. And this touch here, the first one, it's excellent. Just gets there ahead of the defender. And he's able to touch it onto his other foot, which he uses to slam the ball home. This is excellent play. Comes over, and he slides it back in, and that touch there just gets it out of his feet. Koscielny had already kind of set himself on the tackle right there. The touch over just gets away. And there's zero chance for the goalkeeper there. And we have come out like a house on fire here. 3-0, 20 minutes gone. And cruising. It's a nice play here. Nice tackle. Kaletakar gets it out to Sanchez. That gets played out wide to Ikone. And now we once again break in numbers. It's Ikone on it here. And Ikone, nobody steps up. And Ikone, it's deflected. And it's going to eventually be cleared away. Not super far away. And oh, that ball in was not very good. But we once again win the tackle. And at the moment, Bordeaux's struggling to do much of anything, really, as we get that back into Sanchez. And now it's slid onto Ikone. And he's finished it 4-0. 31 minutes gone. And we are just dominant in every single phase. We are absolutely dominant. We're winning the ball back high up the pitch. We're passing brilliantly. We're moving brilliantly. That's an excellent finish from Ikone. First time away from Sanchez's pass. Brilliant football. Brilliant execution. And at the moment, a brilliant result. Samare. Gomez, nice turn to Schmidt, and he can play it one more time on De Guilles. Nice touch, good finish. The 2 subs on at halftime, combining to get our 5th goal, and our dominance from the first half has already leaked into the second half. 2 youngsters there getting together. Samare to Gomez to Schmidt with his first time pass, and it's just a nice touch. Really good touch. Just to kind of step it outside and open up the angle a little bit. Very nicely done. It's 5-0 on 50 minutes. Nice play. Just a gap down the middle. Oh, can't quite get to it there. I've left the wrong guy. Bordeaux pull one back on 70 minutes, 5-1. I've left the wrong guy. It's as simple as that. There were 2 of them there. Pick one, went to the other. Rogic finishes it off for Bordeaux. That turn there has just done me. See, there's just gaps. Kaletakar was coming across, but I'm not sure if he would have got there if that ball got played. So I kind of chose one. That was the one I chose. Wrong choice. 5-1. Clean sheet gone, unfortunately, but the result shouldn't go anywhere. Nice play from Bordeaux here as they look for another consolation, and they have got it. We've been a little bit lax defensively, or they've just been a little bit better offensively. They've definitely been moving the ball around a little bit more, but we've been a little bit more reckless in the way we move forward and stuff like that, and they grab a second. It's a good play. That's a good pass in there, and Kaletakar just doesn't get across. Simple as that. He's just standing there, letting him get across. He gets the shot off. A bit sloppy at the end here, but that's not going to change the result, thankfully. In a different game, perhaps, but today we were 5-0 up already as that ball gets away, and De Schmidt is fouled. But this is going to be the last action with 15 seconds to go. That gets slipped in. Can we keep on going? He can, and he gets it back across. One more here, and Samare can't quite get there. The whistle blows. I thought that was going to be a tap-in for him. It's a really good tackle. Bodou, of course, with his very, very quick hat trick, grabs the match ball. And on we go. 5-2 the score. A very good result. PSG are playing Nice. Hopefully Nice can do something there. Or something can take a point away from Lyon or something. Just help us out a little bit, somebody in the league, please. PSG did win their game, so they stay top. We'll see what happened to Lyon. Lyon drew. So we are now second place. And we have passed up Lyon. We have a point ahead of them now. We got a bit to catch PSG still. We're still a point behind them, but, you know, it is what it is. One step at a time. We had to pass both of the teams. We've passed one. And, you know, after 13 games, having 2 losses and 11 wins, that ain't too bad. PSG have the extra draw in there instead of the loss. But, you know, as I said, it is not too bad of a start. And they haven't, you know, completely flown off and won all 13 of their opening games. So we're still in the hunt. But here we are. We have a game against Metz. We're on the Friday here, which means we should be the first team playing off an international break. I don't particularly like playing on a Friday, but it is what it is, and we're going to have to go ahead and deal with it. So let's jump into this. We have that game against Moscow coming. That's a huge, huge game. Not sure how I want to go about this. I kind of want to get Dursun in there. I want to get Kubo on the right. I want to get Bradarich in here. I'll start Willick, though we're going to keep Sanchez on the bench. Yeah, we'll get a couple of changes in there. So let's jump into this. Metz Lille. Let's go. Get a touch onto it. He's managed to keep hold of that. Oh, lovely. And Done through on goal, 1-0 to Metz. Not good. I've kind of stepped into a bad spot with the defender, but it's still good football, and Andone gives Metz a lead. Not ideal. That gets played in here, and that run just kept going. That's a really, really good run and an excellent ball to go with it. Metz with an early lead, and this is something we are very much used to in terms of just every time we, you know, get into a good spot in the league and it's starting to feel good in the league, we have a really bad game the next game. I'm hoping that that is not something that's about to happen here. Nice tackle. There's Kubo. Kubo steps inside, and there's a run being made out here by Bamba. And Bamba, can he slide that across? He can. And, oh, are you kidding me with that save? Unbelievable save. Goalkeeper got across there to keep out a tap-in at the back post from Bodou. I have no idea how he's done that, but that's huge. Nice play here. Oh, he's gone right through him. Huge block there by Kanate. Jesus. Here's Dursun. Dragging that forward. Gets it out to Kubo. Runs being made by Shelik. And Shelik's in a really, really good spot here. And Shelik can slide it across. Nicely done. That's another great save, but the rebound comes right back to him. And Almada levels it up. 1-1. We had a really big chance just now. Goalkeeper with an excellent save, but this is his second really good save, really. Unfortunately for him, it comes right back to Almada, who slams it home while he's on the floor. That is a big goal. Gets us right back into it very quickly. 22 minutes gone. It's 1-1. And hopefully momentum comes our way. He's played forward nicely. Samari with the turn. Gets it out to Bamba. Bamba slides it to Almada. And there's a really good run being made there by Bradarich. And Bradarich is on it. And he slided across. He can. Bodu taps that one in. Goalkeeper can't get across. 2 goals in 6 minutes have given us a lead here. And you can just feel the relief coming off me. I can feel it. That's a big goal. And we're still only half hour into this game, but that we're just so used to having poor games after, you know, getting to a good spot in the table, and really need this to be a good game right here as we try and end the episode on a high. 2-1 here. Bodu with the tap in. It's excellent play otherwise. And we go ahead 2-1 as we approach half hour. It's cleared right to Bodu, thankfully. Here's Bamba. And now Bamba can have a run here at the defense. And there's that step back. I'm not sure where he's going, but it's come to Almada. Here, 3. An excellent break. I'm not sure where. I mean, every once in a while that happens in-game. I'm not sure why those players move all the way back there like that, but we'll take advantage when they come, and we have opened a gap now. Bamba here, and he plays the ball right through the gap. Lets it run across him, and that is an easy enough finish for the midfielder here. 3-1 on 40 minutes, and now we have a pretty firm grasp on this game. Oh, poor messing around at the back in Durham. And here's Almada, and he can clip that back post. Into the back of the net it goes. And that might be game over. Slammed home by Bamba. 4-1 the score on the hour mark. And that is a big, big goal. I'm not so sure why I'm so nervous about this game. Maybe to just get that off my back. But it's a poor giveaway by Durham. Almada brings it into the box, clips it over, and Bamba just has to get it on target and does. 4-1 the score. And now we're cruising. Oh, that's managed to sneak through. 4-2. Mets get one back. Oh, I've just skipped all the way through that. Did not mean to. That was one of those goals I hate. The fact that it just happened here. But they play it through here. And this ball just sneaks through. I thought we'd get a touch on there. We had 2 men. Squeezed it right between them. I was just checking where the bloody camera was and everything, and they kind of broke away a little bit. And then we didn't really cover enough after the fact. It's a silly goal to concede, but with 20 minutes to go, hopefully it's just a consolation and not about to be a trend. Can we get that tackle? Just can. Gets played forward well enough here as that gets slung out to De Schmet. We get it through to Kubo. We can, and Kubo is away here, and Kubo can finish this game up. It's a nice finish from the Japanese international. 5-2. And that should be game over. Taki Kubo with the goal. 5-2 the score as we approach the last 10 minutes. This is an excellent finish. A really, really good finish. He cuts inside here. Look at that. Low and away. Nicely done. A great finish from the winger. And on 78 minutes, it's 5-2. That's really good play out of the back there. And that's going to go up to De Schmet. He's away on this right-hand side. And he finds a really good ball out there to Bamba into the back of the net. Goalkeeper couldn't get across there as he's beaten near post. It's a 6th, and there are boos here as we continue to pile it on, and we're really pushing De Schmet here. This is a pretty decent cross. Bamba. Goalkeeper probably could be doing a little bit better. I didn't realize he got there as quick as he did. It's a soft finish from Bamba, and it sneaks in near post, but the play on the counter is excellent. Deserved a goal at at minimum anyway, so we'll take it. 84 minutes gone. It's 6-2. Oh, couldn't quite sneak that pass in Durham, but it comes out to Kakare. One more out to Willick. Willick can get that out to Kubo here, and we're entering added time as Kubo races away. Slides it to the Guilles here. Oh, the touch there. I thought it took it away, but it did not, and that is going to be that. 6-2 the score. A very, very good performance, a very good result, especially after my nerves really kicked in after going 1-0 down. So weirdly nervous about that for the entire first half until we really took control, but it is what it is. We're going to see what PSG and Lyon do before this game, or before we end this episode. But as you can see, next we have Moscow in a massive, massive game. We have to get 4 points from these last two to go through, I feel like. A draw here and a win on the final. You know, 4 points might not be enough if we draw here and beat United. Because United can beat PAOK now and then draw with us. That would put them on 13. We can't catch that. And then we could draw with Moscow, as I said. I'm overthinking. 4 points. A win here against, or a draw here against Moscow would put us on 8, or put them on 8, us on 7. And then we have United, who would be on 12. We can't catch them. We can beat them and not catch them. And Moscow could beat PAOK and we'd still go out. So it's going to be a massive game. I just wanted to check the Liga standings before we end this episode and start next episode off with that humongous game in the Champions League there. But let's take a look and see if PSG or Lyon drop points. And it does not look like it at all. So we're still level, or we're still in the same spot we just were as Lyon beat Rennes 3-1. This next round of games, PSG play Metz like we just did, and then Lyon play Marseille. So that's a possibility for Lyon to drop some points, though Marseille, not a great start to the season, down in 12th. But, you know, we're taking it 1 week at a time here as PSG have Nantes after that. So, I mean, you expect them to win their next two. But looking at our schedule, you expect us to win our next two as well. So we shall see. Let's take a look at the schedule before we end this one. Moscow next episode, and then Nantes and Lens. So we feel we can win those two games. Hopefully, I mean, we come out firing against Moscow. That's a massive game, but we'll see next episode, I suppose, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.